Thanksgiving is tomorrow, and our rush to enjoy the holiday doesn't mean we should forget how to do some things safely. So Rich Woodruff is here from the Utah Red Cross with some ideas for cooking, traveling, and everything that goes into Thanksgiving. Rich, thanks for being with us this morning.
Yeah, we have a lot on our plate, no pun intended.
Well done.
Yeah.
Now, every year it feels like we always hear about somebody who's frying a turkey and then just goes completely wrong. They burn down the house or something else happens.
Yeah, I saw in your promo the deep fried turkey. That can be real hazardous. But cooking in general, that's the #1 cause of home fires that the Red Cross responds to is cooking fires.
Sure.
And during Thanksgiving, of course, there's a lot of cooking, a lot of distraction.
Sure.
So a few tips to keep in mind to keep safe around the stove. Keep it clear around the stove. Don't let grease build up. Make sure you don't have like pot holders and things that can catch fire. Just your clothing as well.
Right.
And keep that space and that situational awareness. That's a good start.
If you're out cooking, you know that any of that stuff could easily catch fire very easily. The more it gets cluttered, the more things are potential for a problem.
Yeah, and make sure you have working smoke alarms. One of the biggest reasons people get distracted, and it's not just the danger of fire, but cooking in general. Make sure your pot handles are turned in, for example. Children can get curious, pets can get curious, so it's not just fire, but it could be hazards related to cooking.
Oh yeah, just kind of things slipping and falling or something like that, or hitting
Sure.
something off the stovetop. So those are a couple things for cooking. What about if you're traveling for Thanksgiving?
Well, travel, big news, weather, of course. You want to make sure your car is ready. You have a road safety kit. You know the weather in advance, where you're going, and just a lot of details that go into it. But a lot of it's just making sure that you're well rested, patient, your car's in good shape, you're good to go.
Especially on days like today where we look at the weather forecast, because prior to today we thought the weather would be a huge issue. But as we get closer and closer, it looks like that won't be as big of a deal. Now, the main thing here I'm thinking is that you should keep with your eyes on the forecast to make sure you know what the conditions are like.
Sure.
Good or bad.
Well, and where your destination is. I mean, the
Right.
weather here may be good, but you may be heading cross country and, or even across the state, and it's going to change dramatically. So be aware of that, and also let whoever you're going to go see, if it's family, when to expect you. If you don't show up in a reasonable amount of time, that's a clue that maybe you're having some issues.
Sure.
And they need to help you out.
And when you get together with family, of course, a lot of people in those small quarters there, flu season's just right here too.
Yeah, flu season is always an issue. A little earlier this year, and not just in family gatherings, but as you travel in public areas, large crowds, airports, make sure you have the hand sanitizer. Small things like wipe down this armrest in the plane, for example, and be aware that there could be flu germs out there. And when you sneeze, sneeze into a handkerchief or in your sleeve like this. And of course, don't double dip and don't put your hands in relish trays and things, and spread germs.
Learn from George Costanza, don't double dip the chip. There you go.
That's right. That's
Rich
the most
Woodruff
important
here.
safety tip.
We've got the Utah Red Cross. If you want more of those tips, we have them on our website, linked up to the website for the Red Cross at abc4.com/GMU. Talking this morning with Rich Woodruff from the Utah Red Cross. Rich, thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving.
You too. Sarah?